What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another GTA 6 leaks video, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys, well, as you guessed, GTA 6 leaks. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So first things first, what exactly are we going over today besides obviously GTA 6 leaks specifically? Well, let me tell you. I was doing a bit of research on Reddit, and I found quite a lot of very interesting things that fans of GTA 6 already have noticed about the game. So we're going to go over them, and I think you guys are going to find these very interesting, so stay tuned to the end. If you go on to enjoy this video, be sure to drop a like, subscribe. Let's get into it. So first things first, Obey the Lawson7 on Reddit said, Jason is wearing the navy canvas slip-ons that inmates wear. They're in fact not Vans, and this person has apparently had the exact same pair when they were locked up, and that Lucia and Jason potentially meet in jail, which sounds kind of cool. We know jail has something to do at the start of the game, since, well, Lucia does have an ankle monitor on her ankle in the cover art for the game, so we do know that's true. But the question is, will Jason also be in jail? Because he does have inmate shoes on. We also saw a clip of police breaching and breaking into a house, so there's been a lot of speculation around that, saying Jason might actually be a cop, maybe turned crook, which would also be really cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Complicated NPC interactions. So a huge theory is obviously that we're going to get a lot more in-depth NPC interaction in GTA 6, and the reason for that is, well, Red Dead 2 had quite a lot of detailed NPC interaction. Looking at it realistically, it was kind of simple because you just hit square or X or circle to do a few different things with NPCs, but a lot of speculations going around that in GTA 6 we're going to be able to do a lot more than that, because we've seen in leaked footage clips that you can actually aim at NPCs and do quite a lot. One thing that I personally think we'll be able to do is take human shields, which in robberies sounds like a really interesting dynamic, and we know we're going to definitely be getting an honor system in GTA 6, so that'll be really interesting as well. The Great Nerd has speculated that there will be a great diversity in vehicle entering animations. So I guess just the way you enter vehicles will be a lot different for each vehicle, and each vehicle each time you get into it, which is actually a really cool concept, knowing that each time you get into a Banshee, you wouldn't just open the door and sit down really fast every single time. Sometimes you might open the door and maybe look over the top of the car potentially, or maybe while you're getting in, you might grab the top or the roof of the car while sitting down. Who knows? Little details like that are things that Rockstar like to focus on and make games a lot better, and I don't doubt that they're not going to do that for GTA 6 as well. The Bermuda Triangle Easter egg. So as we all know, GTA 5 had a crazy huge Easter egg with the Mount Chiliad situation. I mean, that was technically never really solved. It was kind of solved, but not really solved. But people are speculating that, well, our Chiliad Easter egg for GTA 6 is going to be the Bermuda Triangle. Now, technically, where GTA 6 is located does make a lot of sense, being Florida, well, Miami. So the Bermuda Triangle is technically in that area, so that'd make a lot of sense. However, do I think that the Bermuda Triangle is going to be the largest Easter egg in the game? Probably not. I feel like we're going to have something a lot deeper and a lot more interesting. Well, who knows? Maybe that will be really deep and really interesting. We'll just have to find out. Harder to control vehicles. So a lot of people are speculating that driving really fast down an interstate in a supercar is probably not going to be something that's going to be very easy to control. Thus, you're going to most likely burn out, barrel roll, and get into a really bad crash, which I think we can all agree more realistic crashes in GTA 6 would be huge fan service, because let's be honest, when you're driving in GTA 5 really fast and your car smacks into a tree and it just kind of bumps off of it, it's not too fun, being completely honest. Official Bobby Bean says, I hope the wanted system works like Red Dead Redemption 2. Basically, if you commit a crime, someone has to notice you and call the police. Now, before I get into any deeper into this, I actually really like this a lot, because Red Dead Redemption 2 had a very insanely cool wanted system where realistically, if no witnesses were there to witness it, then you got away with it. So if you killed the witnesses, there was no crime. Well, there was, but nobody was able to report it, which is really cool. If NPCs are able to actually report crimes a lot more realistically, now they can in GTA 5 to an extent, but for the most part, doing most things, shooting guns off, killing people, etc., usually is just going to get immediately grant you a wanted level, which is not very realistic. But of course, a lot of us do understand that it's still a video game and realism isn't going to be their only focus, but knowing Rockstar, it's going to be a pretty big part of it, we know we're going to get a lot of immersive aspects of GTA 6, obviously. Cops would know if you had stolen cop cars, obviously, so you wouldn't be able to keep it, or driving a car around while its windows are broken, so people might see that it's very obviously been stolen, or getting a new license plate would fix the issue, of course. Now for robbery and heist, this person also said depending on the amount of money and who you rob, you have to pay a percentage or do a side mission to get rid of the police records. So obviously murder, some police will know and arrest you if they see you. Killing a cop, all police know who you are, and they will try to arrest you on sight. Stay far away to get noticed. These are some pretty cool speculations, I'm not gonna lie, and I really do agree with a lot of these, and I really hope a lot of these are in the game. Red Dead 7705 has actually stated good and bad police. Now, before I even look at that, yes, if there were police AI in the game, because we already know it's confirmed that police will be pulling players over for speeding and doing things they shouldn't. That's been confirmed. Well, at least committing crimes, very obviously. However, dynamic of having a good cop or bad cop interact with you sounds really awesome. Like, sometimes you'll just get a nice cop that just wants to calmly deal with the situation, or a cop that's just not having a good day and would rather see you arrested over something simple. I think that's kind of awesome. I think that'd be a really, really cool dynamic. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. NPCs' reactions to what we're wearing. NPCs are going to definitely not just notice what our cars, either if they're fancy or in bad shape, as they did in GTA 5, but I think Rockstar is going to take it a step further, and they're going to notice the kind of clothing we're wearing. I think if our character is half naked in the street, NPCs will probably freak out a little bit, but if we're wearing a suit and tie, they might compliment us, which I think would be a really interesting dynamic, being completely honest. The bandana / mask system. Now, in Red Dead Redemption 2, we had a mask system where you could go to your weapon wheel and you could equip a mask to hide your identity from, well, anybody. Now, that was a really, really awesome feature for a game about committing crimes, and we are definitely going to be seeing this in GTA 6, and it's going to be a lot more, kind of like if you guys have ever seen 5M gameplay in a lot of servers, you can hit a certain key and your character will just put a mask on or take the mask off, and this can go with usually hats and helmets. And I think if we're just walking around and we have the ability to just throw a hat on or put a mask on or take it off, that would be kind of cool, actually, not gonna lie. And this also brings about backpacks and duffel bags. Now, I said this in the last video or the one before that, I believe, but I did go over, well, inventory systems. We're going to definitely 110 million% be getting an actual inventory system that's even more in depth than Red Dead Redemption was. Reason being, Rockstar want to give players the freedom to do more and be more interactive with the game world. That's kind of their whole goal, and I can 100% guarantee GTA 6 is going to feature the ability to store our hats and masks and all kinds of different things in a bag, like a backpack or a duffel bag, to then use later on, which would be super cool. That's it for this video, guys. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. These leaks and speculations are actually kind of insane and sound really, really awesome. If you guys agree with any of these or disagree with any of these, or you have any ideas of your own or leaks that you want to share in the comments, feel free. Other than that, I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.